Hey guys, Luke and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 10 of Win One Take One. Now we're getting into the business end of the series, of the season I should say. And there's only probably this episode and next one. And this episode we're going to be taking on Queensland and England. And then the remaining episodes, or in the remaining episode we're taking on New Zealand and Australia. They're like the boss levels or whatever. Like I said in the previous episode, obviously playing Queensland and New South Wales in the same episode would have been ideal. It just didn't really work that way due to the scheduling. And if I hadn't forgotten to go and play the Bulldogs for the second time, seeing they beat us earlier, I could have avoided that. But it is what it is, and just got to move on for that. So there was a kickoff before. Now Queensland have a really good side. Obviously they won it in 2013, so still a really good side, and also they won again in 2015. But yeah, they probably got the better side in terms of individual plays. Although I think for some reason New South Wales is rated better in this game. But yeah, we pretty much had a lot of the good players from New South Wales. Whereas Queensland, we've got Cameron Smith, we've got John Thurston, obviously two outstanding players. You see Thurston there just kicking the goal after a Fui try. But there's still a lot of players that we could go and get. I mean, obviously Ben Teo's in the side who just did the run there. And Fui Moore ends up with the ball, gets it to Cameron Smith, the Queenslander, gets it to Josh Dugan, the New South Welshman. He goes over and scores, making it 10-0. And a great start from us. 14 minutes gone, 10-0 it is. But yeah, like I've been saying, there's a lot of good players to pick up. In particular, I should say, Greg Inglis. I mean, even Billy Slater to a stretch. But we do have a lot of like top fullbacks. But the fact that Inglis can play, in the centres or fullback, 5'8", everywhere, he'd be, we could find a spot for him in the side for sure. And yeah, the forwards, I mean, I can give or take them. It's just pretty much I'd like to get Inglis. That'd be the best thing. But Josh Dugan's going to take advantage. Well, it's actually with Thurston. I think he went to the right-hand side. We made a break, which the fullback made the tackle, and then when Dugan got put through the hole, there was no fullback at home. So that's why, obviously, there was no one coming across to make the tackle, just because Dugan had too much pace for them, as well as there being no fullback to start off with. Thurston, he's 3 from 3, kicks it from the sideline, and half time is 18-0. 2 tries to Dugan, 1 to Moy. See, Moy scored the first, and Dugan got the last 2. Now, I think it was, I forget who that was, Bird maybe. Now, Trent Merrin ends up with the ball here. So it's a little bit of a lengthy clip, this one. So we're going to continue going to the right here. Isaac Luke gets it to Gallen, gets it to Tarek Sims, gets it off to Cameron Smith, who's in a gap. Not the most pace in the world here, but he's going to get it to Gerard Yayi, who I believe is actually in this Queensland side at the time, I think he played in the 2013 series. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Yeah, so right in the corner here, tough kick for Thurston, but he slots it straight over. Now I'm pretty good with goal kicking, so I'll back myself unless there's like a super wind going on where it's impossible really. I'll back myself to kick the goal. Now during that left centre position, I think it's Josh Morris, or I don't know who it was, but I don't believe it was them who made that pass. I think it was someone else. But Vadavai just running right. Not going to run right enough though, unfortunately, as he gets tackled there, nearly goes over the sideline. But we're going to go super lucky here, or super close, I should say. Gallen gets a little short ball off to Vadavai, just drawing and passing. Take a look at the video ref. Do we make it? That's the question. Are we short? We're short there. Is momentum carrying us over? And there's the ball down. Is that a momentum? It's up for you, Queensland fans. Because we're about to score the try. Well, not about to. We did have the try scored. And now Thurston will go ahead and kick the goal. Okay, so Thurston kicked the goal. Moving on to the 73rd minute here. So we've got Tarek Sims taken to the line on the left-hand side now. Vadavai, at one point I thought, oh, there's this open line there. But turns out the fullback and winger were just a little bit deeper than what I thought. As you can see, Queensland Thurston, a little bit disappointed. But 30-0 is the score for that. So we're going to be getting 2 extra plays than we normally be getting due to the fact that we scored 30 points opposed to just winning the game, which is 20 or more. Oh, sorry, 20 to 30 or 20 to 29, I should say, is 4, and then 30 plus is 5. So they were all the numbers. First play we get is Justin Hodges. Now initially I was like, oh, he's good, but we don't really have use for him. But then I saw the stats of him, and incredible. Josh Parley, someone who I had in the previous Win One Take One, I believe. And I know he's quite damaging. And he also can play prop, second row, whatever. Ben Teo, we already got him, so a little bit disappointing to get a double up. But, we'll take what we can get. I mean, we're not going to have him twice, obviously, but he's alright. And then Corey Parker, not quite the last one, but Corey Parker, definitely a good pickup, and he'll come into the side. He could play a lock, prop, second row, everywhere. And the final pick, Greg Inglis, the one that we wanted. Now, we've got both centres of Queensland. and I will say both will be coming into the side, into the starting side for the last few games. So yeah, Inglis will be at centre. Brett Stewart's a great fullback, so I'm keeping Inglis in the centres on this game anyways. He's better than Inglis, I think. Well, it's a better fit for the side, I would say. Now, moving on to this second game of the episode, taking on England. There's the team lineup. Stewart fullback still. Inglis, Hodges in the centres. Corey Parker moves to lock. Burgess and Gallen are both props, so Gallen moves from the lock position, where he'd actually been going quite well, and into the front row. But not too much difference, actually, in terms of what he does. Now, the England side, there's a few players we could possibly get, but all their best players aren't really better than what we've currently got. Apart from, I'll take James Graham for sure, but, I mean, like I said, all the players they've got, we kind of have better positions. Maybe the winger Ryan Hall. I'm not sure how Charlie is in the game. I don't think he's that good. But yeah, Tompkins isn't that great in the game. I don't think start off with... Well, it doesn't compare to Brett Stewart, that is anyways. Now, we started off quite well. 8 minutes in, Brett, got an offload away. Gets it to Cameron Smith, but he got tackled. Then we got Greg Lewis, who puts a shoulder barge on. Now we got Sam Tompkins in front of him, palms him off, and that's a try. 7 minutes in. Just way too easy. Inglis is like... the equivalent of Ronaldo in FIFA, I'd say, where you pass it to Ronaldo and it's just like you can't stop him at times. He's just fast than everybody, stronger than everybody, too much skill. Like, that's what it feels like with Inglis on this game. Just way too good. Now, Vadavai here, a few episodes ago, I can't remember how many episodes exactly, but we pulled off a similar one. We went for the big hit after we put in a little grubber because we were getting caught there. It worked out that time, not as well this time, as Tompkins just stepped straight around him, and then Farrell ended up getting the ball. Ran a little while, but he thrown over the sideline. But then we're going through a really, really dumb move here. Josh Hanley, we throw like a 30-metre cut-up pass for some reason. It wasn't intended to actually go to him, or go to our winger, whoever it is on that side. But it did, and that's, that's how it is. Just got to deal with it. Actually, I think Josh Morris might end up on the wing. I can't remember, to be honest with you. So 6-6 it is after Kevin Sinfield kicks the goal. Now Vadavai is going to go back and get this ball from the big kick. It's a big clearing kick, but straight down the throw to Vadavai, really. Well, not initially, but he went there. So Vadavai just drew and passed with Justin Hodges, and that's not where the clip's going to end. So Thurston takes it to the line, throws a dummy. Corey Parker, so close. So close to hitting the line there. And then we follow up with a great pass for Isaac Luke, straight over the sideline. Benji Marshall-esque. We got the wrong New Zealander, I think. Now, this play is really, really nice here. Just before half-time, we got Manu Vadavai. They had the winger coming across there. I think it was Ryan Hall. Just gets palmed off by Vadavai. Too big, too strong. Goodbye, Ryan Hall. So there's the referee bell on the whistle here. It's already half-time. The bell's already rung. But we make it 12-6. So we could have went in all tied up, but we end up scoring a nice little try there and kicking the goal. So that little bit of confidence being restored. There was like a long time where I was like... Usually when I hit the lead, it's, goodbye. But this game, it was sort of a tight one. I know that the next few games are a bit of a tight one. And I suppose that's just due to the fact of taking on some better sides than that. Paul Gallen takes it to the line, and what I think was a great ball. Too bad Corey Parker couldn't just reach out there. That's not where the play's going to end, though. Takes it to the line again. Cameron Smith gets Inglis one-on-one with the defender there. Fortunately, we can't score there. We're going to go back to the right-hand side. And we're throwing an intercept. Josh Charlie already scored one off an intercept. Jiraiya Yee has enough pace to go back and get him. Brett Stewart goes back and gets Kudjo. Palmed him off initially, but Brett Stewart did enough. Now, obviously not a Morris brother on the wing there, Yee. Now, Elijah Taylor puts Hodges into a gap there, gets Vadavai one-on-one with a fullback, coming across, or I think it was a fullback, and then we end up dropping the ball. And I got to say, that little play there, where they just picked it up and threw the pass initially, that's something that happens in real life, and it's so nice. And I wish you could do that more often in the game, but that usually results in a forward pass in that sort of position. But it looked really nice here. And then we gave away a penalty initially, and we ended up with England in great field position. We got the ball back. Then Isaac Luke had a little nice little dart out of dummy half. Got it to Vadavai, got thrown over the sideline. And as you can see here, 12-6, just constant pressure by England up until this point, where I think it was Corey Park ended up picking up a pass off the England attacker, and it wasn't really a huge bad play, but we saw it coming a mile away. They just kept throwing the passes when they didn't need to, and we end up saving the game. So 12-6 how the game ends. A bit of a contrasting game towards the Queensland one, but whatever. Let's move on. 3-8-2. Let's take a look at those players. So Zach Hardacre, who I believe plays at Leeds. I thought he was a fullback. I didn't realise he was actually a centre. Maybe he's not a centre. Maybe he's just fullback playing instead of for England because they got a better fullback or something. I don't know, but he might be featuring for us, but I'm sure he's a good player. Earl Crabtree, I think, did play in the Wing One Take One Season 1 side at some point, so I know he's okay, but he's not going to come into the team. And Ryan Hall is someone who I'll definitely be putting in the side at some point. Whether he play all the games, I don't know, but he's too good to pass up. I know how good he is from my Southwood career mode, and he's just probably one of the best wingers in the world. Just in general, so I'd love to give him a go, show the England fans some love. Anyways, that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you leave a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke on YT, Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.